On the final day of the fall session, opposition parties grilled the Premier on issues ranging from the $2.5 billion Skills Development Fund.
The people of Ontario could really use a Christmas miracle. So will this Premier put an end to the grift and fire that minister?
I think it would be a good New Year's resolution for the Leader of the Opposition to get out and to see some of the incredible training taking place in some of the training centres around Ontario.
To why he's allowing American booze to expire in storage rather than sell it off and donate profits to food banks.
I'm overwhelmed by the poppycock I'm hearing over there. We are trying to help families going hungry in this province.
American-produced product is not something that we're going to put on the shelf.
While his caucus answered questions, the Premier didn't show up to respond. His chair remained empty throughout the year's final question period.
The Premier isn't even responding to your questions anymore. Were you surprised that he didn't stand up once?
No, I'm not surprised because I think he's a coward.
The Premier won't have to answer to opposition members in these chambers for another 102 days. The government House leader tells us the legislature won't return until March 23rd, more than a month after it is scheduled to.
It's very, very important that we go back to our ridings, talk to our constituents, and then come back in a very productive session, next session.
The Premier sees the legislature as a magnifying glass on all of his failures. He doesn't want to answer tough questions.
The government sat for just 28 days in the fall session and a total 51 days in 2025, the shortest period on record since 2007.
That's crazy. It's not acceptable.
I think it's acceptable when you look at the tremendous amount of legislation that we were able to drive forward.
They did pass 12 government bills in this short fall session, but critics argue it is only because they fast-tracked every single one, meaning they skipped public debates and hearings.
The way that this government operates is undemocratic, right? They rush through bills.
Oh, hey, hey! Oh, oh! Come forward, let's go!
Without public hearings, crowds did gather this fall to protest the most controversial laws, like Bill 33, which will give the education minister more power over school boards, and Bill 60, which advocates argue will weaken tenants' rights in Ontario.
Bad laws are being made here in the province of Ontario without any accountability or democracy.
The Premier did show up in the chambers once question period was over and shared these final words before the winter break.
God bless each and every one of you, and we're very grateful, each and every one of us, for sitting here. So have a very safe holiday. Thank you.
For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.